So we're MD Hammer. We're one of the bands here. What we lack in talent, we make up for in enthusiasm, so please be with us. By that I mean me. I have trouble with staying on key, but I'm here to make you guys have a good time. So fill in the blanks in your mind, because you should all know the songs. Joe, you good on keys? Give me some, give me some. You got the vocals? You got the vocals, Joe? All right, everybody. So last year we did a little memory lane down kind of M2 and leading into med school, and now that we've kind of been almost most of the way through the M3 year, we'd like to reflect a little bit on kind of our experiences. So where are my M3s at, actually? M3s? M1s? Where's my M1s? M2s? And Eric Padone, because they're the only M4. He left, okay, he's left the building. So, this first song, with M2s, when you start, you're crazy about boards, and I was like, oh my god, what do I do when I get the clerkships? You'll have a week to learn all the stuff you need to know, and I'm shooting you straight right now. We'll come in and we'll teach you how to do, like, what's rounding, and how do you not look like an idiot in front of your attending, and then what's this thing called scrubbing. And, you know, that's one of the things that I really found helpful about third year, is when you're in the OR, sterile technique is of utmost importance. I mean, you don't want to be given any of your fomites to the patients. So, sterile technique is very important, and we got a little song for us to remember kind of what that's all about. So, let's take it away, guys. I want that perfect case. I don't want to see an ounce of sepsis upon your face. I gotta be the man, there ain't no other way. 'Cause in your mind. All right, so sterile field, it's tough, you gotta scrub, but you get through it, you don't contaminate the case, it works all right. So the next part is, who's here has been on a day when we have PCM3 and the M1s and M2s are on campus?
Oh yeah!
What's the biggest problem with that day?
Parking!
Parking, am I right or am I right?
Right.
I'm right, I wouldn't answer my word. So, and where do we, M3s, where do we usually end up parking in our third year? The gravel lot. It seems like this great idea, but it's kind of crappy if you ask me. I mean, there's no parking spots, and there's the potholes, and someone keys your car, and it honestly happened to me. And it makes me wonder, there's gotta be something better. We should aspire for something just, I think we deserve better. You know what? Take it away, Andy. They just threw it in. So, another integral part of third year, I just remember this was brought up often, and in all sincerity, I have no idea what they were talking about, but there's this thing called rounding. M2s, you just heard about that, you focus on boards right now. So, rounding is this thing where, you know, you get there at like 4:30 in the morning, and then you go check on the patient, and you're like, Mr. Patient, how did you overnight? And they go, I feel like crap. And then you put it in quotes in your note. Patient says, I feel like crap. And then when you think you have all the crap described that you could ever explain to the attending, when you round later in the day, they ask you some crazy question you have no idea. And you're left there just going, I don't know. And inevitably, there's some other med student that probably knows the answer and you end up looking like a dummy. Who else? The M3s, have you ever kind of felt a little crummy on rounds before?
Oh yeah.
Have you ever been burned by a fellow med student on rounds?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Someone's kind of undercut us? Anybody out there who's undercut us on rounds? This song's for you. interrupted my presentation. I hate you, for realsy. You tell me I'm sorry, but you read another article and this time I'm telling you, we are never, ever, ever gonna round together. That we were forever, ever, and I used to hope that we could have rounded together. So like, Hoshai calls me up and he's like, dude, tomorrow's casual Friday at the clinic. And then that guy shows up in a 3-piece suit to make me look bad. Dude, we are like never gonna round together. Like never. Being a good sport, man. You never threw me under the bus. Just more M1s and M2s know you than me, so I figured they would laugh. Plus, you're always impeccably dressed. Look at me. You're wearing a shirt and tie, and I'm looking like a scrub tonight. So, thanks for walking through this with that. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but M1s and M2s, you guys have an Oski coming up pretty soon, right? Yeah, you do. I know you do. You guys are complaining about it earlier. Now, those things don't end. I thought they would end after second year, but honestly they do. Like, we still have them for every clerkship, and it's kind of a pain, but I don't know if you guys know this, but we actually have one of Loyola's best standardized patients in the audience tonight, and she really helps out.
Yeah, we do.
Jenna here? Jenna! So, Jenna is actually infamous for being Loyola's best standardized patient. In the past, Jenna, what have we worked on together? We've worked on the heart. We've worked on the lungs. Can you hold this for a second? I need to get my tools out.
base is 2 through 12. The cranial nerves, 2 through 12. And I think you would really be very good at helping me get through these. Crowd, let's learn together. Her eyes, pupils are equal, reactive to light. Read the eve, 20 feet, 20/20's the grade of her sight. Nerves are working well when I test them on exam. Her face, like touch is equal and symmetric. You're feeling a little pinprick. I was testing your spinal lambic. Every time you ask me, are my nerves intact? You know what I'd say when I see your face. There's no facial droop or lateral gaze. Your nerves are amazing, just the way they are. Open wide and say ah. Now turn your head and give me a cough. Your nerves are amazing, just the way they are. She's doing pretty good, right? Her nerves are all intact. We've tested a few of them. Let's get to the ears. Her ears. She says she can't hear the other people laughing. Let me check really quick. Oh my god, that's rumen impaction. But I tell you what, girl, you're past the Weber test. You know that's a very strong reflex. Girl, you're alpha 1, stretch fibers are among the best. Every time she asks me, are my nerves intact? You know what I'd say when I see your face. There's no facial droop or lateral gaze. Your nerves are amazing, just the way they are. Open wide and say ah. Now turn your head and give me a cough. Your nerves are amazing, just the way they are. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get her for Joe Driver on keys. Let's hear it for Patrick Swagger on guitar. And the heartbeat of the band, heartthrob, Andy Pickett. Most importantly, let's give it up to the always gracious, always wonderful, standardized patient, Jenna. All right, audience, this is where I need you. We're all going to learn together. We're going to tone it down a little bit. We all need to check Jenna's nerves. Let's check them together. Feel what I